When should you add in email marketing or text marketing to your online coaching business? This is a question we get asked quite a bit because a lot of people are getting all of this information saying you should always be building an email list. If you're not building an email list, it's like super dangerous. And I really want to put your mind at peace. For entrepreneurs that are doing less than $10,000 a month, building an email list is not the best use of your time. Because at the end of the day, when you're trying to get to $10,000 a month, or for most people trying to get to a full-time income, you need to be spending your time on the most likely activities to get clients coming in the door. And while email can be a great nurturing tool, and while you have bigger volume and you're scaling your business, it can be a great tool to get a message out to many people at once. When you're starting your business and you're making less than $8,000 to $10,000 a month, it's really not something that's going to be that potent for the results you're looking for. So when you're starting to build your business, you should be focusing on mainly social media, on growing your audience with the people who are your ideal clients, getting them freebies, having conversations, and booking sales calls. Very simple. And it doesn't really even matter which social media platform you do choose. You need to be following those step by step by step. Because emails is more of a long-term nurture game. It's similar to podcasts or frankly even YouTube videos where it's a little bit of a longer game where we're not expecting to get clients off of this. It's more so that we can keep our network warm and we can have more multiple touch points with them as we scale. So don't think that you have to have an email list. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't at all. You could, but don't expect it to give you great results. And also, don't spend a lot of time on it. If you're making less than $8,000 to $10,000 a month, as far as an email list goes, hardly spend any time on it. I would say less than 2 to 3% of your time in a given week. Think about the emails. As you're growing and scaling, that's when we can actually talk about our opt-ins. How are they getting to the email list? What kind of email platform are you going to use? What are the automations? What's the different nurture sequences that you're going to have? What's the tactics then at that point? But for most of you, you're not going to need to. So use social media as your website. Use it as the place where you generate traffic. Use it as the place where you get your freebies out. Use it as the place of having conversation and booking sales calls. If you do that, for most of the people that we've worked with, they can get to the $10,000 a month and sometimes even $20,000 a month without having to add any of that in. So go ahead and have a peace of mind knowing that it's okay if you're not building your list. So many people will say, oh, but what if social media goes away? Well, the truth is, even if you had a couple extra thousand people on an email list, if social media went away, you wouldn't be able to sustain a full-time business even with a couple thousand subscribers on your email list. So sure, maybe you would get a couple clients, but it's not the magic wand thing for your business that a lot of people say it is. So have the peace of mind. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment them down below.